Hey y'all. Welcome back to Stillwater Farms. Second cutting. Oh, cold. Not exactly thick, that's for sure, but they claim for the state of Maryland, we're actually at the end of the growing cycle. They say at the max before you mow, you want it to be 8 weeks at the max from the first cutting. And we're on that 8th week. They say the first, the earliest you can do your second cutting after the first is 4 weeks. They say 4 to 6 weeks at the earliest and 6 to 8 weeks at the latest. So, I'm out here mowing it. It's got some weeds in it, but that's just how our second cutting is. First cutting will always be like beautiful, you know, no weeds. Then second cutting, these viney weeds, they just show up all of a sudden. And it's how it's been for years, and we've tried all sorts of stuff, spraying herbicides on it and everything. And it just hasn't worked. Now, typically this field right now would look a lot thicker, but we didn't get the fertilizers out here like we wanted to. So it ended up sadly being, didn't get those fertilizers. So, anyways, mowing. Going a lot faster than usual because now they moved the rain up. Now it's like 2 o'clock instead of 2:15. Possibility of rain now. So 9:30. It's actually fairly dry already for having dew on it and it being a little bit humid out. It's actually fairly dry, surprisingly. Ground's wet. I'm picking up moisture on my tires, so that's because the ground's got dew on it. It's not the hay, it's the ground now. So there's a little shade spot right here. We're gonna have to dodge that real quick, so we're right on the edge of that shade. We don't want to kick any of that yet because that's still got the dew on it. So that's going to be probably not tethered. Because as soon as I'm done this, I'm going right to raking. Probably. Because the hay's dry enough, I just got to get it going. That's all. AK when the sun shines. Forecasters changed again. Now it's not gonna rain at all here. I don't have a clue. So I'm not taking a risk. It's 11:30 right now. It's gonna take me about an hour to rake, so it's gonna be 12:30 by the time I'm done. I'm gonna eat lunch. I'll stretch that out to a half an hour at least. Check the weather. As long as weather's still looking good for holding off, then I'm gonna hold off till probably 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then rake to try and let the we got a really strong breeze right now, which that's good and bad. That typically means storms, but at the same time it helps dry that hay out a lot quicker. So let's figure out here real quick. Green does the hydraulics, but I can't remember. You gotta push it out, that's right. All right, lower down. All right, she's down. Now, let's engage. She's spinning. Definitely not a ton of hay. We might have to take 2 windrows and zap it into one big one. Mind you, these are the outer passes. Typically outer passes, especially with this cutting, is a lot thinner. So maybe once I get in a little bit, it might become a little bit thicker, but you gotta have a windrow that's big enough, that's as wide as the header, or the pickup header on the baler. But you also gotta have a windrow that's big enough to keep feeding the baler a lot of crop through it. You don't wanna have like a little pitiful windrow like that. See, that's just a tiny little windrow. So I'm gonna rake all of this and probably take 2 and put into 1. Obviously that's gonna speed efficiency up. That's gonna make me more efficient. That's gonna speed it up a lot more. But also that's gonna give me enough hay to make it worthwhile to bale. If you know what I'm saying. Now I'm only going in 6th gear, so I'm only going 3.8. Let's bump up to 7th like I typically run with this grade. Still braking well. It's definitely picking it all up, just as long as the idiot in the seat keeps it on the edge of the windrow. Or the edge of the field where he tethered it all out to. Same drill as before. I picked up that windrow. Gave me 6 more inches. So, we're gonna do a thing that I like to call tricking the baler. What you do is, pail size, back her down there, stop. Oh, please wrap automatically. Please, please, please. Son of a gun. It's not gonna wrap. I had this happen before. We'll do it again. Watch. Now it's in manual. See? Alright, now what? Hold up a minute. Now it's an auto. I think this is what. Still not wrapped. Oh, there we go. She's wrapping. Eject. Apparently you're supposed to set it in auto. Alright, now you do this. Set up 48, 52. Bingo! And it held true. Shut her off. And then we're gonna clean her out. My camera's about to die, so I'm gonna outro now. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that. And see you in the next one. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.